Das ist schon immer der Startbildschirm, bloß den überspringe ich meistens. Oder halt drücke ich relativ schnell weg immer. Daher leicht zu verpassen. So, wo ist er noch? Ach, wir sind noch in der dritten Mission. Ja gut, mehr oder weniger dritte Mission, weil wir haben ja das Messer. Und ja, da werden wir die Mission jetzt gleich abschließen, denke ich.
I definitely heard something.
Nope.
Better check.
The streets should be crawling with guards by now. Nothing I can't handle.
Ja, renn einfach durch. Alles easy. Zack.
Was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, then ever so slightly.
Rocket Gazette! Get your Gazette for the news of the day!
Zum Weg, Leute.
What's happening now?
Last corner's gonna
What's
be
going
blind
on here?
hagfish again.
Here?
What's pretty sure I saw someone. Hey! I hit hard.
Au. Au. Fand's ein recht cooles Roguelike. Wie heißt es denn? Okay. Non-lethal Assault. Wunderbar. Ach, übrigens, Psychonauts 2 ist ja die Woche rausgekommen. Das würde ich recht bald sehr gerne
I watched the fires burn all night.
streamen.
Smoke blocking out the stars.
Soll extrem
Water
gut sein.
hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago?
Lost
How much
Bell.
coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch?
Wieso brennt denn die jetzt ein ganzes Schiff nieder?
It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
10th May day, month of Timber. Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outsider, take that traitor. The cult can never know that he stole the documents they entrusted to me. If the information about the secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands, it would destroy everything. My plans would be ruined. No, I won't let that happen. Those oracular sisters have closed off the Royal Conservatory, but that's a minor obstacle. As I know well, there's always a way past the most secure defenses. I just need to think of it. Cienfuegos, glimpsing the beyond. A pharmacist, painter, and Upper Syria district resident Eleuterio Cienfuegos is the spotlight of the Carambola Gallery's latest showcase of Kaneken artists. Self-taught in studio he maintains above his pharmacy. Cienfuegos shows an adept's hand at color, form, and technique. Yet the most intriguing thing about this show is the artist's subjects. The most striking of his paintings are a series which Cienfuegos has titled Impressions of the Void. Rough landscapes of blackened stone are juxtaposed with dreamlike figures. They are drawn in long brush strokes, at once angular and full of grace, and the viewer can't help but be absorbed by the scene. In an artist's statement, Cienfuegos spoke about his unusual subject matter. The void is a constant presence in our lives, yet we know nothing about it. It remains a place of dreams and memories. In my work, I've tried to illuminate some small portion of this eternal mystery. Carambola Gallery is supported through a generous donation by Dolores Michaels, director of Michaels Deposit and Loan.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Ja, hört sich interessant an. Das schaue ich mir auf jeden Fall mal genauer an. Missing pharmacist found dead. The horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley of Jaconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. The victim was Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been a part of the Upper Syria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has had no comment on the apparent Syrian murders, leading some residents to question what they're hiding. It's another crown killer, that's what, claims local baker Madera Jimenez. The guard says, don't panic, but why would we? We are all at risk. A reward is offered for information related to Cienfuegos' murder.
Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is. Months ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside.
Blind Sisters search Royal Conservatory. In an exceptional turn of events, the Abbey of the Everyman has deemed it necessary to dispatch members of the Oracular Order to investigate the Royal Conservatory. Readers will remember the sudden closure of the Royal Conservatory last year, with representatives citing an infestation of mites. This did not explain, however, the presence of the Grand Guard at all hours, nor the strange women spotted in and around the building. As the Abbey sends its most secretive members to the site, we may only conclude that some event of great concern has occurred there. The Blind Sisters, as they are known, were seen early this morning entering the Royal Conservatory with a contingent of overseers. When approached for comment, the Sisters of the Oracular Order did not respond, and your humble journalist was forcibly encouraged to leave the area. Large bonfires have since been kindled in the streets, and it is believed that portions of the Royal Conservatory's once impressive collection have already been burnt. In the interests of safety, Sabria Gardens district has been placed on a lockdown on the authority of the Abbey of the Everyman, and residents are reminded to comply with all overseer orders.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaka. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did. And everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am. On your ship. Sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
No more tobacco, no more liquor, no more listening to Dord muttering in his sleep. I held the red charm, hoping to see Deirdre's face again, but now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dord's hand, cut off at the wrist, and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh too, all the while whispering that language I only heard in the void. Then she stopped the dead hand, she dropped the dead hand, and it sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this? Is he using Deirdre's face, her hands, her hair, things I'd never share, things I keep close to my heart? If that's true, I don't know why, and I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest, even now.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
Okay.
Fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered...
There's nothing I can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Bizarre cures for impotence? I tell you, I've seen enough... recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
But
What was that? Did you hear that? Look, someone's shooting at us! You can't stay hidden forever.
Tja.
What? Somebody's down. Looking for a fuck.
Sure. Accounting of heretical items from the Royal Conservatory. This is the complete listing of heretical items that have been submitted to thorough examination during the month of Reign, 1852. Mit dem Schwert? Ja. Ja. Still under investigation. Curator's office papers, silvergraphs, notes, letters. Note the location of these new documents was revealed to the oracular order in a vision. The archive has been confiscated by Sister Roswin. She will personally examine it for potential heretical properties and communicate her findings directly to roving vice overseer Cardoza. Heretical contraption, lenses, desecrated caskets, wires, devices. Note: will be dismantled and sent to the Abbey once the Sister's examination is complete. Burned or shipped to the Abbey. 43 crates, books of arcane recipes, heretical studies, spells, ritual instructions, blasphemous stories. Burned. 17 crates, vials of unknown potions, herbs, roots, shipped to the Abbey. 10 crates, human hair, animal bones, and body parts. Burnt. 3 shawls, embroidered with heretical sigils. Burnt. 1 altar, wooden, carved, wax-coated, well used. Burnt. 1 child's doll, husk body, wizened apple face, stuck with pins. Burnt. 34 runes and amulets shipped to the Abbey. 7 notebooks and personal diaries shipped to the Abbey. 2 scrying glasses. Burnt. 1 crate, various devices for self-gratification. Burnt. 3 sets, children's teeth and fingernails. Burnt. 1 ash tree, cut out at the root from the conservatory terrace. Burnt. 4 crates, candles, incense, bells, and assorted ritual items. Burnt.
Sister Roswin is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
Töten ist irgendwie einfacher als nicht töten.
Coming in from the restricted area. You must need supplies.
Tja. Was haben wir denn? Alvaro and the Abbey. I have good reason to believe that the Abbey of the Everyman is committing unspeakable crimes within the Royal Conservatory. If you're as fond of them as I am, kill every last blind sister and overseer except for Brother Cardoza. Leave him in one of his musical chairs and I'll deal with him myself. Ah ja. Ja, perfekt. Mach mal. Oder versuchen es zumindest. Pilfer the Prophecies. Eieiei. Sister Rosewind keeps a detailed record of her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me into a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever manages to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory and steal that book. Okay. A risky wager. I abandoned my apartment last night because of the Abbey's wretched quarantine. In my haste, I left a precious relic behind, but I doubt anyone has seized it. Considering how well protected it is, in fact, I'm offering good coin to anyone who is clever enough to bypass the defenses and live to tell the tale. Okay. Guten Tag.
As soon as I save enough coin, I'm retiring to Calero.
Okay.
A peaceful old age of brandy and cigars. That's what I want. The conservatory visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for. Now it's all weapons and trinkets. Nice doing business with you. You're armed to the teeth. It's all yours. Enjoy. Don't see many customers coming in from that district anymore. I hope the quarantine is lifted soon. Come back next time you need something.
Okay. Nom nom.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Cool.
Sick, madness in our lungs, death in our minds. Armies of us in streets and sewers, all feared us.
Okay.
Bite, 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 bite.
Bin ich jetzt im Schleichen schneller, als wenn ich einfach normal laufe? Okay, wie schnell? Okay, da. Keine Ahnung. Wie viel schneller das ist.
Betraying their sisters would compel us to mercy, but they were all found guilty, naturally. We could barely hear the sentencing over their wails.
I am sorry to have missed it.
One sat in Brother Cardoza's face and said she would never confess.
Did she?
No. We cut out her tongue.
Hahaha. Witzig.
Huh?
Das komische Ding in meiner linken Hand ist eine Hook Mine. Die zieht Gegner an sich ran. Schildkröte.
Another dead witch. What happened?
Wupp.
You're not.
Oh!
No. One of us is down.
No way this is a cure.
No flesh, no grain to gnaw. Her pink babies wail, writhe in the mist. Hungry cries, hollow bellies. She eats them for silence.
Good evening, my dear. Your treatment? Now, no tears. You know how important these sessions are for finding a cure. Tonight, I'm going to play the music in short intervals, and then ask you
Six black candles, burned low.
questions. That's easy enough, isn't it? Shh, relax. Let me adjust the straps a bit so you can turn your head. I know these chairs aren't the most comfortable, but... well... let's get started. There. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now, let me wipe that blood from your mouth. There. Now tell me, where does it hurt when I play the music? Behind your eyes? In your stomach? Come now. You won't answer a simple question? I want to make your pain end, can't you see that? But you have to help me. Fine. If you won't describe your pain, tell me how you started on this path of corruption. When did you first notice the outsider's corrosive touch? What blasphemies did he whisper to you in the darkness of your heart? What does his corruption feel like as it seeps through you, staining your mind and dragging you down into filth and heresy? Ah, very well. Let's try it again, shall we? For a little longer this time.
No, 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 no!
I hear it. I hear it in my bones, in my blood. The music.
What's going on here? What are they doing to you?
What are they doing to you? Your eye has gone black. Is it your punishment? They say I'm guilty of heresy. Do you think I'm guilty? I see you. You have a face. Your eyes sees into the deepest part of me. Let me out of this cage. Here, look. It's a door. It needs a key in it. Yes, so do I. But don't change the subject. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Gunny.
We came here together, my love. And now they peer into your corpse. What do we do? What do we do?
Huh? What do you think you're to be here?
Wo kommt denn jetzt der her? Wo kam denn jetzt der zweite Typ her? Fuck. Bin ich. Hier ernsthaft? Aber das sind meine bunter. Okay, das sind noch die neuen.
Hello?
Oh no.
The tears! They were scrambling to testify against one another by...
What the? End of the... I'll kill you for that. Let's see what you've got. Pay for his death.
I smell heresy on you!
Look at... No!
I'll
For the Abbey!
Your face, miscreant!
Jung.
Keep trying!
Ei.
Have you ever encountered one of our blind sisters? Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once.
Nice.
No mercy!
No.
Shit, what was that? By the strictures! Get behind her! Guide my head. I stand against the faithless any day. You aren't going anywhere! She can't escape! Take it! Brothers, get ready! You're so you won't get away! One of us is down.
Easy. So, oh.
By the strictures! Isn't she the woman on the posters? Who's there?
I will be the last thing you see.
Time to execute the
The
blasphemer!
outsider can't help you here. Ow! What have you done?
Hey, hey, hey. Fuck. For the prophecies, Sister Roseman keeps a detailed record. Ja, das kennen wir. Ja. No.
What is going on? You don't belong here. You will burn for that. We will tear out.
Yep, pfeift denn?
Brother Cardoza.
There is heresy at hand.
Nice. Hey, Cardoza.
Defend the oracular order!
Den darf ich nicht killen.
No! My sister!
What's that? Some head?
No! My sister!
No!
I'll do worse to you.
Na. Oh! Was? Okay.
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
The subject of today's examination is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years. Cause of death is undetermined, but Brother Wells saw her collapse during musical therapy, convulsing and screaming. Which heretical organ inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music? Initial examination showed no rigor, and lividity was at a minimum and unfixed. The unembalmed body is well preserved and cool to the touch. Pressure on the chest reveals pliant skin. No contusions, no marks. Only smooth. Flawless. Why must it take death to purify the darkness from your flesh? How can I remove the stain of heresy from your body and preserve this wondrous symmetry of form?
How to cut out the
Let's
outsider's
find this
foul
interloper.
influence from inside you, leaving only grace and perfected beauty behind.
That was a rat.
Oh yes, my dear. You're lovely like this. Lovely.
Was ist denn mit dem los? Eieiei.
I wonder who that was.
Hihihi. Okay. Dann nehmen wir den mal mit. Hoffentlich stirbt er nicht.
They scream against indifference, whisper questions. All their hate, their loneliness, terror. They break against the rocks, one wave after another.
Think you're being quiet?
Nein.
No mercy! What the?
Feed you to the hound.
Cool. Oh.
By the Lord! Defend the oracular order!
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
So, zweiter Versuch.
Every day, my home. Restrict the wandering gaze. Stay focused on our tap.
By the strictures. Hey, you! Come here!
Nope.
Hey, you! This area is off limits.
Okay, ich geh schon. Bye, bye! Ja, easy.
I know you're here somewhere. Oh, hello?
Is someone there?
What? Anybody?
You aren't going anywhere!
I'm certain the whole place. I don't have time.
Hey, hey! Ich kann während fucking Cutscenes sterben, ernsthaft?
Execute the blasphemer.
Respect!
For the Abbey. I'll cure the world. Keep.
I remember these back in Dunwall. When it played, it was like knives sliding over your skin.
Ist das Ding jetzt nicht?
6 black candles burned low.
Hat der Scheiß mich ernsthaft raus geschmissen und jetzt gilt das nicht als erledigt? Ernsthaft?
Sisters. They've all. I see you.
Ja, ich habe ein Gesicht wie die meisten Leute. Ein guter Kantfrau.
Come on. Let's have a fair.
Have this!
She's here! I'll kill you for that!
You're just another
Don't
witch.
take unnecessary risks!
What was that? A gunshot?
keine Heilung mehr. Die hat mich natürlich noch natürlich hat... Bullshit. So, wo bin ich jetzt? Ernsthaft. Nee, dann... Scheiß drauf. Oh. Scheiß drauf. Roving Vice Overseer's mission notes, last entry. Sister Rosewin directs us to destroy the witch's books and papers. Her wisdom is beyond question, and yet I've glimpsed such wonders in their pages. What harm lies in looking through the tomes before the fire consumes them? Should we not know the enemy we fight? Should we not study their corrupt thoughts to better understand them? Doubt plagues me and leads my mind down an errant path. It is heresy, I know this, yet still I burn with curiosity. If only I could preserve a few small volumes from the flames. Moving. Nah.
No! My sister! Dead!
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
No! Someone has my sister! You could... You filth!
Cool.
Whatever brought you? Whisper his poison in your ears. The outsider. The outsider witch. Your thing. Your filth. You
Hey!
never left your gun. I'll do worse to you. You don't burn for that. My sister. What have you done?
Sister Rosewin, we have yet to locate your personal diary of prophecies and meditations. The thief, as you know, fled along the catwalk that borders the atrium and to the elevator shaft. Fortunately, she fell to her death. We searched her, but your diary was not found among her effects. She may have concealed it somewhere before she came to her end. The body of Sister Sian, who died in an attempt to subdue the thief, has been properly attended to. Her remains are on their way to our chapel presently. May her spirit fade and merge with the cosmos. I am certain that no one has found your diary and neglected to inform us. But I know that if I catch an overseer reading your private notes, I am within my rights to kill him for his flagrant debasement to the wandering gaze. Yours in faith, Sister Ramos. Oh.
I can take a look at this with a silvergraph projector. If the oracular order really can see the future, then this silvergraph plate will tell me what I need to know.
Message from Lena Rosewin. Cardoza. The heretic archive we have discovered here is more dangerous than we could have known. A recent vision has revealed its importance to the future of the faithful. If we do not act soon, I believe it could undo everything the Abbey has accomplished in the Isles. There are only two courses of action before us. Burn the archive with the other blasphemous documents we have uncovered, or have it delivered to Whitecliff for further study and deliberation. I will meditate upon my vision today and decide which is in the Abbey's best interest. I will send one of my sisters to retrieve you when I have reached my decision. When that happens, come immediately to me and do exactly as I tell you without a moment's delay. It is too dangerous for the information this archive contains to linger in the place any longer than necessary. Keine Trades. Naja.
Hello? Who's there? How did she manage to get through the vent system?
Tja.
I don't know, but I saw her.
Damn heretics.
Ist da irgendein Fenster offen? Geh mal nochmal da lang. So. Okay, da oben. Da.
This is what I needed.
Dies.
There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the silvergraph plate with me.
Okay.
Over here.
Huh?
What do you want?
It's my Lonnie. He went into that building with the red poster over there. Said he wanted to check for something real quick like. Well, that was hours ago, and he's not back. And with overseers crawling all over the place, I just know something bad happened.
You look tough. Why don't you go check on him?
Can't. Promised I'd stay put right here, out of harm's way. Lon says we can't risk us both getting hurt.
Dear Courtney, I got your test results back and it's good news. I can confirm that you are indeed expecting. Congratulations. I place gestation at around 7 weeks. The first few months are critical for your child's development, so avoid stressful situations, no medications or spirits. Eat healthily and limit your seafood consumption. No hagfish. It's been known to cause deformations. Hey, okay. Barring any unusual occurrences, I'll expect to see you in my clinic next month for another consultation with Dr. Herreros.
Alright, well, especially if... Please, can you just go check on him for me? I'll make it worth your while.
Okay.
Who's running around over there?
Who is no mercy?
Been
For the abbey.
Fuck.
I'll feed you to the hounds.
Said he wanted to check for something real quick like. Well, that was hours ago, and he's not back. And with overseers crawling all over the place, I just know something bad that happened.
You look tough.
Think I
Why don't you
spotted
go check
someone
on him?
suspicious. Looking for a fight? Let's see what you've got. Perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer.
No! Accept your fate, miscreant!
I'll
kill you for that! Keep trying!
Zack!
He wanted to check for something real quick like, well, that was hours ago.
Think you're being quiet?
Hey, you! Come here!
This area is off limits.
Clear the line!
You aren't going anywhere.
No!
I'll cure the world from the likes of
I
you.
smell heresy on you! You're gonna pay for his death! For the Abbey!
The void tempts mysteries and craves answers, but all it gives is a form to the world's fears. A hole in the world.
Nice.
No.
Lonnie, I've been thinking about it last time we talked. She said you're torn up inside, that you can't offer Courtney a decent proposal with no ring. But my boss had to leave a stash of jewelry behind in her apartment when they put Syria Gardens under quarantine. If I recall right, there's a ring in there you might use for a proposal. It'll do until you find a nicer one anyway. Consider it my wedding gift to you too. Fondly, Marokja oder Rosja. Oh, das ist mies.
Please. I'm sorry. He didn't make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
Oh, no. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
Thanks. I found this ring Lonnie was looking for. I thought you'd want to have it.
Hey!
Gesundheit.
can't do it. At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Ja, dann letzte Mission machen wir dann morgen.
There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Dowd's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through, and that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Dowd talking about the void. A fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the void, but tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed. This is the place, Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Here, the void is closest to the surface of reality, breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the abbey of the everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again. You know, I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place, their minds snared up with terrible secrets, keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place. If you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Dowd wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billy Lurk.
Okay. Jo, dann morgen Dishonored Finale. Höchstwahrscheinlich.